Kia ora everyone, so today we are going to be writing a rap. I'm sure you've all heard a rap before or know what it is. But today we're going to be looking at the steps that make a successful rap. So I'm just going to give you an example. So let's just say we want to rhyme with the word Dave. The easiest way to do this is to go through the alphabet. So I've got A, B, C. We want to rhyme it with Dave, so let's have a look. Ave. No, not a word. Bathe. No, not quite right. What's this? Cave. That's a word. I know cave is a word. So now we've got Dave and cave and they rhyme. Let's see if we can make a sentence with these two words. So I've got my name is Dave. I live in a cave. Can you see how they both end in the same sound, ave? But you want to think of the message you want to get across, like any piece of writing. So today I want us to write a rap on being in isolation. So the first thing I would do is have a brainstorm of some things that you've been doing in isolation. And I've just noticed that these all end in the ing sound. So that's going to be really helpful because my rap has to rhyme. And now I've just brainstormed some feelings I have while I've been in isolation. And now I've put some things that we are doing because of lockdown. So we're staying in our bubble, there's a lockdown, and there's no school. Once again, these are just really broad ideas because I want you to use your imagination. So now what I'd want to do is see if I can link any of these words together. So now I'm just going to narrow in on one thing I have written. So I'm going to look at this, staying in our bubble. Staying in our bubble. So what I want to look at is the last word, bubble, and I want to see if I can think of anything that rhymes with bubble. Just from hearing the word bubble, I know that the word trouble also rhymes. So what I'm going to do now is think of how this can make sense with bubble and trouble. I know that if we get out of our bubble when we're not meant to, we will be in trouble. So that could be a sentence. So I've written, stay in your bubble or you'll be in trouble. And I just want you to do this with as many words as you can. Because I want you to be really creative, I've only got 3 guidelines. So I do want you to introduce yourself. What's happened, so why are we in isolation, what happened, but I want you to end it on a positive note. And I also want you to think about using some similes. So if I said I was hungry, what could I be as hungry as to make it a simile? Think about things like this. So this is the rap that I have written. And I have used that line in some way, so don't escape your bubble or you'll be in trouble. So I set the scene up here. I said, once upon a time, everything was fine. We were at school, everything was cool. And then from here, it's about how it's changed. But at the end, I've said things that I'm grateful for. And you can see, mad as a hatter, getting much fatter. Once upon a time, everything was fine. We were at school, everything was cool. We're losing the plot, we think about you a lot. Just do as many lines as you can think of. And if you're feeling really keen, would love to see a video of you actually rapping it. You can find an instrumental beat on YouTube. The one that I used was called Dr. Dre, Still Dre Instrumental, which sounds like this. Just remember to brainstorm some words first as it makes it easier. If you get some rhyming words to get you started, you'll really get into the rhythm of it. Excuse the pun.